regular season in the ACC, it all comes down to this: the conference championship game, a battle for the trophy that also carries serious college football playoff implications. The ACC championship is on the line here. It's the Virginia Cavaliers against the Miami Hurricanes. Great to have Holly Rowe join us, reporting from the sidelines. Holly?
This is a bright and beautiful day, but I can tell you the temperature is chilly. Not always used to these kind of temperatures here. They are ready to have some heaters on the sideline. I see players trying to warm their hands. Particularly important for the wide receivers. They do have gloves on, and the quarterbacks trying to keep their hands warm. We'll see how it impacts the passing game here today. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Holly. Clearly, both teams are going to have to adjust to the weather here today. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job of the coverage team. So Virginia's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. There was a time when the ACC championship was somewhat predictable. You could count on Clemson to be in this game. Last year, though, a stunner. Duke, with 4 losses, gets into this game, Joel, wins the conference, and creates all kind of controversy for the playoff bracket.
Well, and then all the chaos that came. Chris, Duke wins the ACC championship, essentially knocking Notre Dame out of the playoff. Miami gets in based on that head-to-head win over the Irish early in the year. They go on to play for the national title. But all of that is in the past. Here tonight, the ACC is on the line, and a win in this ballgame likely puts you in the playoff.
A lot of options here on second and short. Will they take a shot or try to pick up the first down? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Trying to find some room. It's Lewis. Across the 40. He's got some space. Look out. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground. The Cavaliers come to a line in a hurry up. And this running back just continues to help this team. I think he's playing with a hunger, Joe. He said he wanted a chance to play for a championship, and it shows out there.
Chris, this is when the portal just works out perfectly. It's great for the player, it's great for the program, and because of that, it's great for the fans. He gets an opportunity to go compete for a championship. Meanwhile, this run game has transformed versus a year ago. Now, this is a really solid run game.
Caught over the middle. It's Martin. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
On the move now. They'll get him down for a gain of 1.
This secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because, Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, it's Holstein. He's running out of time here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down.
Chris, one of the things that goes most overlooked when you're talking about the pass rush is the coverage. And here, in particular in man, they're taking away the quick and easy throw, forcing the quarterback to hold the football and allowing that rush to get home. It's a beautiful job of the combination of coverage and rush working together.
We come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So Miami's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. There was a time when the ACC championship was somewhat predictable. You could count on Clemson to be in this game. Last year, though, a stunner. Duke, with 4 losses, gets into this game, Joel, wins the conference, and creates all kind of controversy for the playoff bracket.
Well, and then all the chaos that came. Chris, Duke wins the ACC championship, essentially knocking Notre Dame out of the playoff. Miami gets in based on that head-to-head win over the Irish early in the year. They go on to play for the national title. But all of that is in the past. Here tonight, the ACC is on the line, and a win in this ballgame likely puts you in the playoff. Well, Chris, he is the straw that stirs the drink of this offense. Over 1,500 yards. You can see exactly why he's up for the Doak Walker Award. He is so good, great vision. I love the fact that they go to him this early and set him up for the rest of the game. Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up 4th down. The Canes will bring their punt team onto the field. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Cavaliers' offense is back out there on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. They're going to run it here. Oh, he's got open space. Break. Here he goes. They finally bring him down, but he makes it inside the 15-yard line. First down in great scoring position. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Off target and incomplete.
Chris, I think he's a bit rattled here. Sometimes you see the mechanics falter, and in particular footwork, and you can tell that the game is moving too fast for the quarterback, and that's what I'm seeing right now. He's not stepping through his drop. He throws this off his back foot, and it's totally inaccurate.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Well, they make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 6. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Can he make it to the marker? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And the Cavaliers are on the move here. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackle made short of the goal line, but they'll spot it at the 2. 2nd and goal for the offense.
Advantage it is for an offense when you can call the number of the quarterback in the run game in this spot on the field. He's obviously athletic enough, but he's also sturdy enough to carry the ball here close to the goal line and is able to put it across the goal line for a touchdown. Beautiful job right there, but clearly just an advantage to have this guy at quarterback.
Bringing it out, it's Brown. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. The Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. On the run, it's Fletcher. 0 running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Here's the 2nd down play. He hands it off from the gun. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. That's a dangerous play. You've got to protect the player's head and neck area. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Handoff with a single back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, the key to third down success is being good on first down. And here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's gone. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Important 3rd down play coming up. So far, it's Virginia on top. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Send the back in motion. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Solid run, tackle to the 45-yard line. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long on the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Canes will have to punt this one away. They'll kick it away here. Oh, it landed at the 7 and bounced into the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Virginia offense back on the field. The last possession was just old school power football. Let's see if they can keep that going here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. To the air, it's Holstein. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Breaking into the clear. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early 1st downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
A play action, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Flores. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, it's another 1st down on this series, and they're doing a great job. This quarterback continues to see the defense really well and get the ball out on time. Now, once you're in the scoring area, you just can't take a sack and don't force the ball down the field.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. They get him to the ground, but it's 1st down now at the 28. And the Cavaliers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on third and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
And here's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Offensively, they've got to find a way to run the football with more efficiency. If they're unable to do so, it will be a long day.
Now it's 2nd down here. On the run, it's Pringle. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He stopped short of that first down marker. It's going to bring up 4th and 3. The Hurricanes will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And they've got the returner corralled. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll test the right side here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Scanning the field. It's Holstein. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. So now Miami will use their first timeout. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
What a play by this defensive back in man-to-man coverage. They're trying to get the ball outside and just allow the wide receiver to work one-on-one, but the DB makes the play. That is a terrific tackle in space.
Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. The Cavaliers looking to run some tempo here.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to...
It's caught, and he's got a lane. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. And the Cavaliers getting set on 1st and 10. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
Oh, look out, he's got open space. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Virginia. They could not contain the quarterback, and what a boost in the red zone, Joe. When you have a guy who can do that for a score.
I couldn't agree more, Chris. I always talk about in the red zone, the quarterback thinking touchdown, check down. Well, for him, a check down means his legs. And when he gets on the outside, look at the athleticism, taking it all the way in for a touchdown. What a weapon.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hands, it's Vaughn. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
This offense has got to stay out of these 3rd and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here, more evidence of that. They get pressure, contact the quarterback as he throws, and now it's 4th down.
And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? To the air, it's Holstein. Looking deep downfield to the left. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And now a timeout call by the offense. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. Here comes the bunch formation. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And is intercepted. Breaks into the open. Could take it all the way. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Hurricanes. The defense produces 6 points.
Field position has to change your mentality as a quarterback. They're in field goal range, Chris, and he's got to make sure that he's conservative with the ball. If he feels like he's got 3 points in his pocket, he puts it in harm's way, and not only is it picked, but it's taken back for 6. What a return in the athleticism from this secondary.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. They'll try the right here. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. Timeout taken by Boise State, their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. Just time enough for 1 more play in the half. Takes the handoff again. And he just gets back to the line of scrimmage as the time runs out here in the 1st half. And the Cavaliers will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jacobs. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Just have to get the 3rd quarter going, but let's find out what Holly Rowe has learned on the sidelines. Holly?
Guys, Virginia's head coach told me at the half they are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with 1 route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the 2nd half. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. Play fake, looking to throw. He lets it go. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Boy, this defense is very good. I've been impressed, Chris, in particular on film, how many times they knock the football away. These defenders are just always in phase, make it very difficult on any offense to complete the ball.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. With the catch, it's Vaughn. Brought down at the 28, and it's good enough for a first down. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play-action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, it has been tough sledding for him. He is under 3 yards per carry. There's just been very little space. This offensive line has not provided him the holes necessary to really churn up that ground game. Credit this defense so far. We'll see if they can continue to do it.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
What a great job by this pass rush. On 3rd down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. Needs a completion here on 4th down. It's a short completion to the tight end. He'll be ruled down there, but a 4th down conversion with plenty to spare.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Short connection to the tight end here. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. So the completion yields 7 yards. A solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Using his legs, it's Pringle. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
It's something I love about this defense is their discipline. Look at them stay in their rush lanes, get a nice stop.
Important moment here in this championship game. 3rd down and short on the 9th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Right back in this football game. That's a big score here in the 3rd quarter to try to cut into that deficit. And this is a very different feel now with the defense coming on the field. You get a stop, get the ball back for an offense that's created some momentum.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Beebe. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Virginia offense is back out on the field now. Back to pass. It's Holstein. Grab behind the line. It's Flores. Look out, he's got space ahead. Solid game there. He's out across the 30. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Gibson. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Look out, off and running. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. On first down, it's play action. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Caught over the middle. It's Vaughn. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute that.
Let's take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, all game we've seen this defense fly around, and they're doing it again here. Just great contact, great physicality right at the catch point. It has been so difficult for this offense to find open space, create any rhythm. This has been a really tough day.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. They moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. The Hurricanes look to keep this drive moving.
And there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass.
The pass is caught. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Pass play produces just a yard, so now they come up 2nd and 9. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Jacobs. Breaking free. End zone ahead. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. First down. Looking to throw the ball. Finds his target, and it's complete. Touchdown, Canes. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. So far, it's Virginia on top, sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Finds just enough space and makes the first down. We go back to the weapon that's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you can rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Fires it on the move. Caught over the middle. It's Gibson. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. Single back takes the handoff. And an opening here. Touchdown, Virginia. Barrels into the end zone. See if they can convert the point after.
I always talk about vision and patience from a running back, but there's also this other trait that you've got to have to be a great player, and that's a nose for the end zone. And here he's able to take the football, and he finds the goal line, and he puts it across. Beautiful job. This is why this guy is one of the best players in America.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
Great swarming defense, but if you're going to catch that ball behind the line of scrimmage and you've got defenders all over you, you might want to just bat that one down and not take the loss. So a clear mistake from the offense, but again, this defense is just flying around, and they're playing so hard and so well right now.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a dart right down the middle. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right. The shotgun handoff here.